All right. We are back again in hardcore mode world number 3. I'm a little frustrated this evening. I have been playing on the multi server that I play. And man, tell you what, the server settings are just insane. The mobs down in the mine shafts and down where well, I'm working on trying to set up a slime farm. So I'm down there trying to find slime chunks. I'm digging hallways through the middle of chunks. I got one long hallway going down through the middle of a chunk row, and then off of it, as I get to the middle of each chunk base as I go down the hallway, I'm digging hallways down 3 chunks on either side of it. So I've dug out, several hallways through several chunks, but no slimes. And I keep running into ravines and caves, which is, that's expected. So, you got to light those up, because if you don't light up your hallways and your caves, then you're not going to get any slime spawning, because your spawn cap is all consumed by the mobs in the ravines and the caves. So I'm trying to go through there, and I tell you, I went down there with 48 diamonds. I took down everything I was going to need and more. I took down all kinds of iron. I took down smelters. I took down um, blocks of. I cut down a whole bunch of trees and took those down there with me. Just everything I could possibly want for while I was down there trying to clear those slime chunks, trying to find where the slime chunks were by making slime halls. And I keep following these tunnels and these caves, trying to light them up to make sure that my slimes can spawn. But it's murder. It's a murder hole. It's murder hole world. The world is just one giant murder hole. The mobs are just insane. Let's go make another axe to finish this. It'll go a little quicker. And I mean, literally, 20 zombies spawn at one time. 15 creepers coming at me from 3 different hallways, and it's just relentless. And I'm basically spending most of my time running away from all these mobs, and so I'm getting lost down there in these caves and ravines. And so I get lost, and then I get killed, and then I spend 6 minutes trying to find my gear, and it despawns because I don't get there in time. And so then I race back and make a new set of equipment. Like I said, I went down with 48 diamonds. 48 diamonds. I have 12 diamonds left. I've made picks and swords and axes and everything that many times. I've 48 diamonds down to 12 diamonds left, and I'm just like so frustrated. Um, it's horrific. I'm like, I'm in shock. I'm not going to make a joke about PTSD, because that's a real thing and it really hurts people. So I'm not gonna make a joke about that, but man, I tell you what, I want to. I really want to. But yeah, so I had to bail on that. The server owner says he's going to maybe turn the he's like beefed up the mob rates so that more mobs than normal can spawn, and he's beefed that way up. And he says he's going to turn it back down, but he's going to have to restart the server before it'll take effect. So I'm just going to wait until he does that before I actually I want two more of those. I'm going to wait till he does that before I go back in there. I'm just not gonna take all my my last 12 diamonds worth of tools and go lose those too. I'm just not gonna do it. Why do I have those? Oh, that's right. I made too many pants the other day. Where do I want to put these chests? I don't want to put them there. I guess I'll put them over here. But I definitely need more chests. And hopefully our mobs won't be like that here. Well, they won't be because I haven't done anything to change the way that they spawn, so they shouldn't spawn all crazy on us here. And that's a good thing because we're playing in hardcore mode. If we die, we die, and that's the end of it. So we really don't need to have 20 creepers coming at us from all directions at once. That would be the end of the game. That would be the end of it. We'd have to start a new world. Oh, I was going to grab a door to put on that farm. I think I have another door left. Yeah, I do. I just want to put doors on these because they're well lit inside, so I know that creepers aren't going to spawn in here, but I don't want them to spawn out there, wander in here, and blow me up when I come rolling back in. And I'm just grabbing the ones that look like they already have wheat and let the other ones keep growing, not interrupt their growth cycle. But I want a couple of wheats on me because I want to go see about getting a couple cows. Now, we do need some blocks to do that. Do I have any glass or any sand? Doesn't look like it. I need some glass. So let's go get some sand. There's some right over there. Looks like it's starting to get dark on me, so I need to make this quick. How many is it? 18. Let's get 24. It's 21, 2, 23, 24. I just want to get them in multiples of 8 so they burn one coal. Each group of them will burn one coal. And we won't like waste a whole coal on a single block. And yeah, I think I'm good there. Tell you what, while that sand cooks, how much day do I have? A little bit, but let's light this up so things don't spawn in here either. Should put a roof on that. Let's go expand our tree farm by 1 level. That light's looking a little moody. Maybe, yep, I see a star. We will go ahead and make it daytime first, before we go expand the tree farm. There we go. I like it when you just lay right on down and it doesn't give you any guff about it. So what do we have? We have 3 trees. 1, 2, 3. And so we've got our 2, so we need to go 3 more blocks in to do another row. And I believe that maybe after this row I will expand it to one of the sides. But I figure the way to do this is just expand it a little bit at a time, 1 row of trees at a time. That way, eventually, that way we have some wood already that we can come get, and as time progresses, we'll be able to get more and more wood at a time. But you don't have to sit and watch me do nothing but chop this room out for 4 hours solid at once. Because I know this is not riveting here. This definitely isn't very exciting stuff, but yeah, it's got to be done. And if you're doing a live stream, it's got to be done on camera. So here we are. You're welcome. I didn't get any dirt. I wonder if I've got dirt on me. I don't, of course. I plan these things so well, don't I? Yeah, I think on the next expansion we'll expand out this way and grab that coal while we're at it. I tell you, playing with a multiplayer server is interesting because you learn things about how different people play and how they approach things, and you know, like what tools people build first, and do they build a farm first or a house, or because I've usually just got beds all over the place. I scatter beds everywhere. I sleep outside and sleep early and often, and just toss my beds around wherever I'm going to be working at the time. And I'll have 5 or 6 beds scattered around in the area where I'm living. You know, I have one by the farm and one by the tree farm and one by the fishing hole and one in the mine, and I'll just have beds everywhere and I'll sleep at whichever one's closest to me. So I don't really usually build houses very early on. And then other people, you know, that's the first thing they do. They build a house. They don't really do anything until they've built a house. And then I noticed a lot of them. The first things they do when they get iron is they make a sword and some armor. Whatever armor, the biggest piece of armor that they can afford with the iron that they've gotten. Me, I'm always about that bucket first. Okay, so there, and a torch. Oh, nope, the torch goes on the other side. There, and a torch. There, and a torch. And let's go grab some dirt real quick. What the? Oh wow. I'm like crawling under the trees. How did I do that? I'm not sure how I did that. Huh. Interesting. I've seen a couple things here recently that suggested that you could crawl like that, but I don't know how. I haven't actually tried to do it before, and I don't know how I did it, but interesting. I'm gonna have to figure that out. And we may as well chop these, oh, probably should use the right tool for the job though. But we may as well chop these trees down while we're in here. And that's all of them. Yep. I need a couple of other things to build that. I'm going to need a couple of chests. And a couple of hoppers. Okay. do have wheat, yep. I saw some cows. Where was that? Pig. There's a cow. So that's not too far away. I guess we'll just make it over there. Because it's not always easy to get these guys to... Oh man, the sun's going down. Let's... put the stuff we're going to need right in there. Ow. Okay. There we go. But now that's going to have me wanting to build a bridge real soon too. Right, swimming's okay, but a bridge would be better. Okay, where'd you go, Mr. Cow? Right there. You're not the only cow, are you? Nope, there's a couple more. So we're going to build it back over here, though. We're going to make use of the side of this hill. Okay. I'm going to put a chest right there. And a hopper into that chest. And a hopper into that hopper. And build some walls up around it. And then we will top the chest with glass. And fill this dirt back in right here. We'll get a little more dirt real quick. There we go. Okay. Now we gather up some cows. Come here, Henry. Here, boy. Girl. Gender fluid bovine. Get in there. There you go. Go get us another one. I have the wheat. I have the wheat. I'm the guy with the stuff that you want. I feel like some kind of twisted Pied Piper character. There we go. Come on, buddy. Everybody's invited. Everybody's invited. Come on. Look, down in there, that's where the goodies are. Well, that's where the goodies are going to be. That's where anybody that doesn't get goodies is going to be. Goodies are for the cows that are in the hole. There you go. Don't be bashful. All the cool cows are already in there. Come on. Ah. See, that's called herd pressure. There you go. So you're getting with the program now. Yes. I think that's good enough. We are going to now go get us a bucket of water. Put that bucket of water right down in there. And now it's feeding time. Except that doesn't work with the shield. There we go. That went quick. Parrots and the bats. We have done the parrots and the bats. And now that we have our breeding stock over there, come here. There you go. Thought there were a couple of more that wandered off, but I am not seeing them now. Okay. those away. Oh, I should have planted that. I guess I need those sticks back. We have our first leather, which we need to be able to make books, which we need to be able to make our enchanting table, which we need to be able to enchant things. And we'll just get that sugar cane down there so that it can grow, which would let us make papers, which is the other part of making books for making our enchanting table. Okay. Now we can feed those cows every day. In fact, we can feed the cows like every 5 minutes, but definitely every day. And once there are enough of them in there, entity cramming will start to take care of things. And that will result in leather and steak. And leather and steak are good things to have. Nope, the other way. I need... And a little more. I actually probably only needed one of those hoppers right now, one of those composters right now, but ooh, I need another iron. Oh, there's some more ore. 10, there we go. Oh, I need some more still. Oh, no, I don't. I was right. What we're doing right now is we are going to build a automatic composter right here outside of the farm area. We're going to put a chest right there. Put a hopper into that chest. Put a composter on that hopper. Put a hopper on the composter. Put a chest over that. And then when we come out with all those seeds that we can't get rid of, we'll just toss them in there. Saplings, anything like that, we just toss them in there. And it fills up that composter, and when the composter is full, it breaks us off a piece of bone meal. So, without having to find skeletons or any of that stuff, we already have bone meal now. And bone meal is handy for lots of things. Building blocks, making making white dye. So I really like the composter for that, for being able to get bone meal really early game. It's just really cool to be able to do that. Okay, let's go feed the cows their daily bread. You're live on YouTube. And Facebook. And now because that water's down in there, these cows will just bounce up and down and make it really easy to feed them all. Oh, I put the chest away. I intended to bring a chest over here to keep wheat in. And we haven't reached that stage yet, but we're getting close. We are getting close. Soon there will be leather and steak all around. Need to remember to take that with us when we go over there next time. And we need to remember to close these doors. Okay, so the mine. I was thinking we would put it over here, but man, this is a long way to walk. Not sure I want to walk that far every time. Hello. Hello. I think instead we will just go right here to the first lowest point that we're at. Because the lowest point that we dig from, the less down we have to dig. Actually, I want to get 2 buckets of water. Oh, I have my bucket, I just need to go up and get water. What did you do here? What is going on with our water? Why is it doing that? That's bizarre. I've never seen water do this before. That's not the way that's supposed to work. And take a quick nap. Okay, and we are currently at Y level 47, and we are going to dig down to Y level 5. So we've got to go down 42 blocks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bucket of water right there. No, not like that. What'd you do there, buddy? Huh. Water is not acting right. Okay, now let's put that there. What are you doing? It should just be flowing straight down. There we go. And now if I break that out, oh no, because this is my source block. So actually, okay, I know what I'm doing wrong. There. Okay. Now this lets us just, oh, I forgot to dig this one down first. But we can just patch that right back in, easy enough. And well, right here, and this is handy, we will go ahead and grab this iron. And fill that right back in. And we just repeat this process all the way down to level Y level 5. Here, lava. A little more iron there. There's that lava. Hardcore mode. Don't fall in the lava. We'll just patch that up right away, so that we are not tempted to fall into the lava. There we go. Oh, broke that out too soon. Oh, no, no, no. Well, that just complicated life a little. There's a little iron over here we can grab real quick. So this is problematic. And we want to avoid falling in the lava. So we are going to do this real quick. May as well grab this coal while we're sitting here. Okay, this is very unfortunate because we don't have a diamond pick. I don't know if I can even break that with stone. Well, I guess eventually I can. But if there's another level below it, so... No, actually, and it's this one right here that I want to deal with. I do have this axe with me. So, right there. This is going to take a little while. Because really you're supposed to break this with diamond, but I don't have any diamonds, so the best I can do is iron. Which is going to take a lot of durability on this pickaxe too. And it's going to take a while. But, because we didn't let it, let the water fill in over it, now we can fill that in. Fill that in. And see what happens here. Bummer. Okay, I'm going to cap that back in. And I'm going to cap that. Oops. And cap that. Take that out. And can I... Oh, this is problematic. Oh, sweet. So now what happens when we... Dang it. Oh ho ho, that was close. That would have been death. That would have absolutely been death. Okay, that did that. So what about this? Yeah, there we go. So now we have a hole through the lava. which one is my actual... That one. That, and that need to be capped. And that needs to be capped. And that needs to be capped all the way up to here. And then we can start going down again. And that was a mistake. I shouldn't have been standing on that when I broke it. The reason I can break this one while I'm standing on it is because I'm half... See how I float down? Because I'm half in the water stream. So if I break that and there's nothing below me, I'll float down in the water stream and I can quickly go back up instead of floating all the way down in the water stream and or falling to my plunging and plummeting to my death. Death is what we're again trying to avoid here in hardcore mode. That's gravel. I should be using a shovel on that, but let's toss another torch up here. Oh, really? Are we already level 5? Because, yeah, that's bedrock right there. So, we have arrived at level 5. Okay, so now, what's going to happen now is... Well, I need to put something there. This will be our down shaft. And we'll just drop right into it. This will be our up shaft and we'll swim up it. And for right now, we'll leave this column in the middle just open, and because that allows us to swim up with our head out of the water so that we don't drown while we're swimming up. Once we go to the nether, which won't be long now actually, we will, oh, it's nighttime, and that's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot scary. It's getting less scary as I get closer to that door, though. Nice. Okay, since we are up here right now, where is that spider? Let's go harvest our wheat. I'm going to be a little more indiscriminate this time and just take it all. It looks like maybe it's not growing right up against the walls very well. I need to add another space at the ends of it. I don't know. We'll know for sure when we see how it grows along this wall right here. Okay, and now we just toss all these seeds up into the composter. Grab that other wheat, grab the wheat chest, and go visit our cows. And they are happy to see us over here with the wheats. I didn't notice anybody dying, so we may have to feed them one more time still before we can get any leather. And, yep, no leather and no steak. I'm going to put this chest right there, put that wheat in that chest, and the cows are good to go. Since we didn't get any steak on that trip, I'm going to grab us a couple more fish. Alright. Okay, now we will head back down to the mine shaft. So our down shaft is over here on the right. And again, this one we just jump in. Go straight down. We'll improve that a little later by putting the water up here 3 blocks above the floor, so the water will break your fall and then you continue through and land on level 5 instead of having to jump back up out. Now our main shaft is going to go this way, and we are just going to make it 3 wide. Keep it nice and simple here in hardcore mode, at least for right now when we have very few resources. We're not going to spend a lot of resources. And what we'll do is from this main shaft, we'll dig shorter shaft. We'll dig side shafts. And we'll go in both directions with those. So we'll have a torch there. And we'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll dig out the top and we'll pop in a torch. And we'll do that again. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And before we pop the torch, we're going to take that redstone and put a different block up there, less valuable block, and pop a torch. But actually, before we get doing that, we do actually need to expand this little section right here. And the reason is that we don't actually want to start on level 5. Level 5 is our lowest level. We'll have 2 levels higher though, and that will be 9 and 13. 10, I went one too high. This is 156. So we come back here to 156. And pop a torch there. 114. And that's 156. And we pop a torch there. So we'll actually start on 114. 4. And that's the end of that axe. I do have a stone axe, but I can only go 3 places with it because stone axe won't mine redstone. Well, it will mine it, but it'll lose it. You won't get the actual redstone. And I don't want to just throw away that resource this early in the game. Ooh. That wouldn't have been the right thing to do. Okay. So we need a new axe. It's nighttime again. You gotta hit that just right. If you're too far in, you can't breathe. If you're too far out, you fall. And it's scary again. I'm gonna have to make a clock pretty soon. As soon as I find some gold, I'm gonna have to make a clock so that I can, like, not come up when it's night, or put a bed down there and sleep before I come up. So with that, I believe that will do it for tonight. We will come back tomorrow and we will go out and do some mining. Find some resources. Maybe find our first diamonds. And if we find diamonds, this will be the very first time I've ever found diamonds in a hardcore world. So I'm pretty excited about that. We're pretty close to it. It looks like it could really happen unless, you know, I do something stupid down there. But branch mining is usually pretty safe, which is why we're doing it on level 14 instead of level 5, because level 14 you're above the lava beds. Level 5 you're below the lava beds, so it's easy to, like, mine out a block of stone and be bathed in lava and die. Level 14 you're above them, you tend to see them better and easier, you can navigate them better and clear them easier than you can down on level 5. Level 5 I think we have a better chance of finding diamonds on, but you can still find diamonds on level 14, and you can find lapis on level 14, which we will need when our cows start producing leather and we can build our enchanting table, because then we can put some enchantments on some of our tools and get going with that. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to finding my first diamond ever in a hardcore world. I'm Don't Call Me Sir, and I hope you'll come back tomorrow and help me find that diamond. Bye.